Hello everyone, it's lesson number 55, HSK 5, and let's start next chapter, number 10. And let's see the first word for today. It's zhenglun, to debate or debate with someone. Because zheng is to fight, lun is to talk. So our class had a fierce debate on the topic of whether artificial intelligence will replace humans. 人工智能 artificial intelligence 取代 replace to supersede 展开 to launch unfold 激烈 intense or fierce. So 我们班9interesting 我们班 our class 人工智能是否会取代人类 So artificial intelligence 是否 So is or not 这个是不是 or 是否会取代 will replace 人类 humans 这个话题 so this topic 张开了 unfold or you can say started expand begin 一场激烈的争论 as you can see 场 major word for 争论debate 激烈的 very fierce debate 我们班9一个9no meaning 我们班9人工智能是否会取代人类这个话题展开了一场激烈的争论 They often argue endlessly over trifles and neither can convince the others trifles 什么意思 small amount of something unimportant something trivial 争论不休 to argue endlessly so 不休 not resting 说服 to convince to persuade someone 他们之间经常between them often 经常为一些小事 so for some small things 争论不休 they're constantly arguing for some small things trivial things 谁也不说服不了谁 so someone 也不说服 cannot convince 说服不了不了这时候 cannot 说服 to convince someone 说服不了谁so someone cannot convince the other or someone nobody can convince anyone you also can say 他们之间经常为一些小事争论不休谁也说服不了谁说服不了谁next one 奇迹 miracle marvel 奇迹 some magic wonderment facing such a difficult situation he still didn't give up and finally created a miracle of life 困境 difficult situation 依然 still 创造 create 生命 so you say difficult situation 困难环境 I think something like that predicament difficult or unpleasant situation predicament during logic or philosophy so 面对如此困境 so to face such a difficult situation 如此困境plight dilemma difficult 这种 dilemma is also good I think distress plight is 什么他依然没有放弃 they still 依然 still didn't give up 没有放弃最终 and finally 创造了 created 生命的奇迹 the miracle of life 生命的奇迹面对如此困境他依然没有放弃最终创造了生命的奇迹 Next one, the ancient building has gone through hundreds of years of wind and rain, but it's still well preserved to this day, which is simply a miracle. 建筑 building architecture, 保存 to save to keep, 完好 to intact, in perfect condition, 完好. Not damaged or harmed in any way. 建着 just simply say it, or just literally really. 这座古老的建筑 so this old building 这个座 measure 古老的建筑经历了 experienced 数百年的风雨。Here is several hundred years of 风雨wind and rains. 至今 and up to end 保存完好 kept very good. 至今保存完好。简直是个奇迹 simply to say just a miracle. 简直是个奇迹。这座古老的建筑经历了数百年的风雨，至今 so up to this day 至今保存完好，简直是个奇迹。奇迹。Next one, 围绕 to center on something, to revolve on something. For example, this meeting mainly focused on discussing how to improve the company performance. So, rotating, usually you can say about some Earth, some satellites rotating, but also in a way of focus on some question. 业绩 performance achievement, 业绩主题 theme topic, 展开 to launch, 讨论 to discuss discussion. 展开。这次会this meeting 主要mainly 围绕 to center on resolve or focused on something 围绕如何提高 how to improve how to increase 公司业绩 so company's performance 业绩这个主题 so this question 展开讨论 started and discussing. The meeting mainly focused on discussing how to improve the company's performance, but I think maybe another translation. The conference focused on the topic of how to improve company performance. Interesting. 主题展开讨论 This question, this topic started conversation, some discussing. 这次会议主要围绕围绕 focused on discussing on this 讨论不是这个围绕 this one 围绕如何提高公司业绩争气的气 right 业绩这个主题展开讨论 The earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth 公转 to revolve about something, orbit of celestial body to revolve around something, another celestial body. Celestial 什么意思 ？Related to the sky, outer space. 公转，地球围绕 so the Earth rotating 围绕太阳公转 the so 围绕 around 太阳 sun 公转 rotating 公转 revolve 月球 the moon 围绕地球公转 and the moon is rotating you can say 地球 earth 公转 around so as you see 围绕 works orbit revolution works together with 围绕 about something 围绕公转OK 地球围绕太阳公转月球围绕地球公转Next one 奔跑 to rush, to run quickly towards something. 奔跑 奔 just show very very quickly do something. Hearing the gunshot, the athletes ran forward like arrows shot from a bowstring. 什么 Athletes ran forward like arrows shot from a bowstring. Okay. 将声 gunshot, 离线 to be bowstring, 离线运动员 athlete 听到枪声，就因为这里枪也是 gun， 声怎sound of gunshot 枪声，运动员们 so all athletes 像 looks like 离弦的箭一样 like like 像离线的like 离弦 from a bowstring 的箭 arrow 一样向前奔跑 also 一样 the same way 就是像 works together with 一样 the same as and this one of string arrow because leads to leaf 弦 it's a place where this arrows collected bowstring 离弦的箭不是 collected no this is弦 it's a string chord got bowstring right 离弦的箭一样向前走 towards forward 奔跑 run 听到枪声运动员们像离弦的箭一样向前奔跑he ran on the green field, his clothes soaked with sweat, but he was still full of passion. 陆营昌 Greenfield Stadium. 陆营昌 it's a football field. 陆营昌汗水 sweat, sweet, sweat. Because 水 is water, 汗 is also sweat. Sweet. 浸湿 to soak, to drench. 浸湿 wet, dampen. 浸湿衣衫 clothes. 充满 to be full of. 激情 passion. 激情他在陆营场上奔跑 so he ran on the green run out run on the green field right 陆营场上奔跑汗水浸湿了衣衫 so the sweat you say sweat you can say clothes soaked with sweat or you also can say sweat soaked the clothes right soaked 汗水浸湿了衣衫但依然 but still 充满激情 full of passion 充满激情他在录音场这么录音场奔跑录音场上奔跑汗水浸湿了衣衫但依然充满激情 full of passion and enthusiasm excited next one 旗子 hoof 旗子 hoof it's hoof it's a horse hard covering on the ungulate foot kick a ball ungulates foot 什么意思 shaped like a hoof having mama with hoof usually it's about horses the horse's hoofs run very fast leaving a series of clear marks on the racetrack 赛道 beside the side racetrack course 清晰 clearly distinct 印记 mark trace 这匹马的蹄子 so the hoof of this horse 一个匹 measurable for horse 匹马的蹄子跑得飞快 they run very fast， 飞快，like a speed of flying， 飞快。在赛道上 and on the racetrack 留下 they left 一串串清晰的印记，印记 is a trace mark imprint footprint trace very clearly clear marks chuan just a measure word showing a big amount, you can see a bunch of grapes or peppers or something 一串串。这匹马的蹄子跑得飞快，在赛道上留下一串串清晰的印记。Next one, camels' hooves are broad and soft, suitable for walking in a desert. 骆驼 camel 骆驼柔软 soft 适合 to see 沙漠 desert. Sha is a sand, mo is like a dead place. Desert. 骆驼的蹄子 so the hooves of camels 骆驼的蹄子宽大 the broad and big. And we can say just broad 宽大 are 柔软 and soft are 柔软，适合在沙漠里 very suitable in the desert 行走 to walking for 行走。骆驼的蹄子宽大而柔软，适合在沙漠里行走。Next one, 辩论 to argue, to debate about something. 辩论 it's usually discussion also, but also could be verb. In this debate competition, they won the judges' recognition with the eloquent speech and rigorous logic. 雄辩 eloquent, showing clear, effective, and expressive communication. 雄辩口才 eloquent, rhetoric, oratory, fluency. 口才 eloquence. Some talent to speech. Skill in using language to impress or persuade other eloquence. 严密 strict, rigorous. 严密什么意思？ It's not strict. It's more like close, tight, I think, intensive. Very thorough, you can say. 逻辑 logic, 赢得 to win, to deserve, to gain. 评委 judges, 评委。认可 to approve, to recognize. 在这次辩论赛中 so in this competition 辩论赛 debate competition 辩论赛中赛 from B side 的赛他们以with you can say 雄辩的口才 with eloquent speech 雄辩的口才和严密的逻辑 very rigorous logic. Rigorous 什么意思 Extremely careful, thorough, and exact in every detail. Strict and rigorous. Rigorous? Rigorous. 严密的逻辑赢得了 earned or gained 评委的认可 judges recognition 认可 you can say recognition or endorse approve 认可cannot deny cannot be denied 不可否认哇这说的难说在这次辩论赛中他们以雄辩的口才 because 才 is like talent call is for to speak right 口才的和严密的逻辑 rigorous logic 严密的逻辑赢得了评委的认可 Next one, the two political parties had a heated debate on how to deal with economic crisis. 政党 political party 政府的政 the two political parties, right? 就是政党 political party political 党 it's like group or people some 执政党 OK 应对 to respond 经济危机 economic crisis 经济 economic 危机 crisis 激烈 intense or fierce 这两个政党 so these two political parties 就如何应对如何应对经济how to deal with 应对 how to respond you can say deal with respond to 如何应对经济危机 how to respond to economic crisis 展开了 started 一场激烈的辩论场 measure 激烈的辩论 very heated discussion or very heated debate on something start to expand to usually used with discussions right or some fight 这两个政党就如何应对经济危机展开了一场激烈的辩论展开有个是开始或展开 next one 青蛙 frog 青 it's a green 蛙 it's just frog froggy on summer nights the sound of crisp frog croaks came from the pond 池塘 pond some pond some small water place small body of water sometimes made by people some Atlantic Ocean in informal context 清脆 clear and melodious producing pleasant musical 清脆 and 叫声 cry 叫 here is to make sound 声 is sound so sound of animal usually 清脆的歌声脆怎么用脆脆脆声crispy 脆弱 OK 夏天的夜晚 so in summer nights 夏天的夜晚池塘里 so in a pond pond or pool lake 塘池塘里传来 you can say to came about voice coming voice 真正清脆的青蛙叫声 very pleasant sound of frog or croaks also because 叫 for different animals and different names 清脆的青蛙叫声 and 真正 just show very quick sound very short sound 夏天的夜晚池塘里传来了真正清脆的青蛙叫声青蛙 Next one frogs are beneficial animals they can prey on pests and in the field and are very beneficial for agriculture production 益虫 beneficial insect animal because is a benefit 捕食 to prey on 捕食 prey 什么意思 animal hunted or caught for food prey on hunt and kill other animals for food 害虫 pest 害虫some bad 农业 agriculture 生产 produce 青蛙so 青蛙是益虫 so the frogs are beneficial animals 它能 they can 捕食 to hunt for food 田里的害虫 For fields in害虫 for insects in the fields 对农业生产 for farmers for industries 生产 produce or you can say agricultural production 生产农业生产非常有益 very beneficial 非常有益青蛙是益虫它能捕食田里的害虫，对农业生产非常有益 very beneficial. Next one, la, just modal particle. Okay, stop complaining. Let's get to work quickly. 好了，别再抱怨了。So, 抱怨 to complain. 赶紧 quickly result one. 别you can say not, don't no more. You can say 别再抱怨了 stop complaining. 我们别再 可以 stop 别再 stop don't no more enough 别再抱怨了我们赶紧开始工作吧 We quickly started to work. Let's get to work quickly. 好了别再抱怨了我们赶紧开始工作吧 Wow, this dish you made is so delicious. I have never had anything so tasty. 美味哇你做的这道菜 道 measure for 菜 this dish 太好吃了 It's too good. It's very very tasty. 我从来 I am never 没吃过 didn't eat 这么美味的 so tasty anything so tasty 美味真没有吃的这么美味的 You can say anything or just I have never eat anything I have never eat so tasty but anything just in English 哇你做的这道菜太好吃了我从来没吃过这么美味的 And last one 始终 from beginning to end 是 it's 开始的是 start 终 it's 终于的终 so finally No matter what difficulties he encountered, he always firmly believed that his choice was correct. 无论 no matter what, 坚信 firmly believe, 坚信 conviction that 选择 to choose to choice. 无论遇到什么困难 so no matter you met any problem 什么困难他始终 from beginning to the end or all the time always 坚信自己的选择 he firmly believe that his choice 自己的选择是正确的 is correct 正确的无论遇到什么困难他始终坚信不是坚信自己的选择是正确的。Last one, this team maintained high moral throughout. This team maintained high morale throughout the game and finally won the victory. 球队 team football game 保持 to maintain to keep 高昂还 soaring 还有 soaring 高昂。Wow, has a lot of meanings, but 情绪高昂，代价高昂。Okay. 斗志 fighting spirit 斗志 willing to fight you can say fighting spirit 斗志胜利 victory triumph 这支球队这 measure for team 这支球队在比赛中 in this tournament in the match 始终 always all the way 保持高昂的斗志 so they kept high moral or high willing to victory, you can say. 高昂的 high moral, OK. 高昂的斗志，最终 and finally 赢得了胜利。obtain victory or gain victory or finally won the victory, you can also say. This team always had the highest fighting spirit in the game and eventually won. 最终 eventually, OK. 这支球队在比赛中始终保持高昂的斗志，最终赢得了胜利。胜利。And let's repeat what we learned before. 争论 to debate, 争论。奇迹 miracle or marvel 奇迹。围绕 to center on something, to revolve on something 围绕。奔跑 to rush, to run quickly 奔跑。蹄子 hoof 蹄子。辩论 to argue, to debate 辩论。青蛙 frog 青蛙。啦 modal particle 啦。And 始终 from beginning to the end 始终 all the way, constantly all the time. And we have one new idiom for today. Last time we learned 刻不容缓 great urgency 苦心孤诣 make painstaking efforts. And 来之不易 hard earned 来之不易 so come not easily 来之不易。Today is a new one. 滥用职权 to abuse one's powers, to misuse one's power. 滥用职权 This idiom is used to describe a person in a power who uses their authority for personal gain or in an improper way. 滥 excessive, improper. 用 to use. 职 position, 权 power. 职权 is power from position. 滥 you can say too much or very chaotic. That official was severely punished for abusing his power. 那个官员 is official, or some political official, right? Officer play. Because of 滥用职权 because of abuse his power. 滥用职权 that's why 受到了you can say get 受到了严厉的惩罚 very strict punishment. 严厉的惩罚。那个官员因滥用职权而受到了严厉的惩罚。严厉的惩罚 punishment. So today is 滥用职权 to abuse one's power, misfeasance, abuse his power, breach of privilege. 滥用职权 and see you next one.